Okay, let's go back to the match. We have Recurve Junior Men, the bronze medal match. But we have a Korean archer, Woo Seok Lee, against a Turkish archer, Muhammed Bilal Guneri.
Versus Lee Woo Seok, who's literally just walked off the final field from the mixed team event.
It's interesting, he was ranked #1 in the ranking round, but
yes, taken out by Myung.
But Muhammed Bilal was ranked 38. He really
oh wow, he has shot very well. I'll be interested to see the standard he puts up on the final field in front of the crowd now.
So Lee shot in quarterfinals against the Chinese Ren. He beat him, and then has to meet from USA Mimichek, and he lost. So sorry, he lost again the Korean Min, his teammate, and that's what put him in the bronze medal match. When Muhammad has to shoot against French archer, quarterfinal won, and then lost against Klimichev from the United States. So he's going to the bronze match because of that. And for the final we have Ming from Korea and Klimichev just following after this match. Turkey, another good surprise.
The Turkish have done. They have performed well.
You can see USA have done very well, Korea has done very well, Turkey has done very well, and of course Brazil with these 2 medals has done also very well.
Very good shooting from Marcus Almeida this morning to beat Yang Van Tongeren to the gold medal at the World Championship.
Good.
And taking the title off me.
Starting the match is Lee. He decided. The higher ranked archers decide who start first, so he took the decision to start first. And Guneri is making the first arrow.
A millimeter or 2 off the X. That is a very good.
That's a very good start
to start off with. Lee Woo Seok is shooting the new Win-Win Weirwiz rods. Have a tapered design on the inside to absorb vibration. Work well as a lever. They obviously work very well on his bow.
8.
Still a point up from Lee Woo Seok. Can Guneri take Lee Woo Seok's run of gold medals off him?
He have a good chance now with a
4 match wins in a row would be a lot.
9, he got it.
Guneri takes the first set, 2 points. In the individual competition here, we're going to 6 points to win the match. So 2 points will win a set. Oh, sorry. If you have the highest arrow values for the 3 arrows, then you'll get 2 points for winning the set. If the 2 archers are tied, you get 1 point. Obviously, if you lose, you get 2 points. Then the first archer to 6.
5 sets, and then whatever happens, if they don't reach the 6th point,
they draw by that point, they have a shoot off. Then the closest arrow to the center.
You look quite relaxed.
And amazingly, you do, on a not infrequent basis, have shoot-offs having to be reshot because archers have shot the same distance. I think if it's under 1 millimeter from 1 millimeter difference, the arrows must be reshot.
Let's say that when it's too close, we don't want to go into if it's 1 millimeter or half millimeter. We just say when it's so close, the archer deserves another shot. It's very unfair to finish a match with
because there was
0.2 millimeters difference.
Yeah.
What is this? Could be the difference. Could be how you measure it. So it has to be a clear difference. If it's not clear, it's better to shoot another arrow and make it clear.
That's a very good point. We had that happen earlier. I think in the quarterfinals of the cadet men's compound, we have James House come up against Luke Rolls. They both shot very well in their match. They have a 15 arrow cumulative score in the compound. And shot a 139 apiece. So I think they had some of the highest scores on the field at that point. They tied on that. Then they both shot maybe a 9.3, 9.4, tied on that. Then James House shot a 10, Luke shot a 9.7. Still good shooting. It was nasty conditions. We had cold, we had wind, it was rainy. It was not a nice day in the eliminations. They shot very well there. And then James House went on to win the bronze medal with a very strong 145. Some brilliant technique. Very strong a full draw.
Guneri has a good timing, but both arrows on the left.
They're 2 points behind Lee going into this. Lee can take it with a 9, take the end with a 9. He does. So it's 2 points apiece. You're still left. And at this point, do you move your sight? Do you trust on it? Frankly, I would say you should trust and adjust the shot. Trust where the arrows landed. He's adjusting there.
Now he's adjusting.
I'm glad.
I was surprised he was not doing it, but after talking to his coach,
most coaches will pay particular attention to that, or should.
That's why coaches do, because sometimes the archer is so.
The archer realizes they shot in line. They don't notice that every arrow they've shot has been high right.
Or they are more focused in how they feel, how they make the shot, and it will be good. It's always good to have a coach reminding, hey, you know this piece out there is to use it. This expensive piece of equipment in front of you.
You got one of these sights, they adjust, don't they? You got one of those fancy adjustable sights, as my coach would say.
Auto adjustment sight has not been invented yet, but could be something smart for those that don't want to touch.
I know there are some arrow plotting and scoring apps that will tell you how to adjust your sight. And if you input your draw length, your distance from your eye to your sight manufacturer, as you're scoring around, it will say adjust your sight, 7 clicks left. And here we have the Turkish archer Guneri shooting a Hoyt Formula bow with MK archery limbs. Wow.
Dead center.
Is that on the X? Just above it.
Over it.
See, we have the Hoyt HPX in Guneri's hand. Very good bow. With MK.
Still on the left.
1440. Yeah, still high and left. Needs to move
touching
his
again.
sight.
He just moved the side, make a couple of click.
Keeping the pressure on.
With this
keeping the heat on Guneri.
You can move as much as you want. If he's keeping with 10, he's making it tough.
9.
Still on the left, shooting
Another
a
touch.
very good group.
This is a very clear proof what's happened very often. Archers don't want to correct so much, so go click by click by click, but they need 6 arrows to put them in.
Yeah, which at this point, he could still draw the match with a 10. Has he adjusted the sight enough? Fingers crossed.
He gave a little window there.
Did he? No, out left again. But that shot did not look as good. That did not look as smooth. His release hand came out a bit, which could push the arrow out to the left. Guneri shooting the AAE KSL tab. So AAE, Arizona Archery Enterprises KSL, Keesey Glee's specific tab. It's made of brass. It's got a very heavy finger spacer. The palm plate is made of brass. It's all very heavy. The idea behind it being if you have any variation in your release, because there is more mass around your fingers, it will, force equals mass times acceleration, the tab will move slower, and so it will affect the arrow flight less. Also, they do feel really good in your hand. The heavy weight does
I'm a
look.
bit skeptic of this. It's a very nice explanation. I've not seen
I've heard that is the idea behind it. Also, the 3-fingered elastic thing just means that everything stays very consistent placement.
You explained it very well. That's what the intention is, and that's what they say they do. I have been a bit accepted there, but I'm not saying it's wrong. It's a personal feeling. What is important that the archer choose what he or she feels that is working for the shot.
I agree.
That's the important thing.
Also, it does feel really good to shoot. I shot, a friend of mine designed an entire one himself, like pretty much identical, but he manufactured it himself. And after having shot it for half an hour on the practice butts, the entire day going around the field course, shooting my Vivek Soma Seeker 2, it just felt so light and...
Did you try the polite? The Philip polite is a bit heavier.
I don't like that idea of having your fingers off the string. I'm definitely a 3-fingered archer.
Okay, excellent. Back to the match.
Guneri's got a 1-point lead. And 9 will only possibly. And he takes the set. 4-4. This is good shooting in the bronze medal match. Nice to see the.
Interesting, still on the left, eh? Good grouping, still on the left. We are a bit tough here, eh?
Yeah.
9.
Let's say a bit on the left, but what is important was a very good grouping, so he got back in consistent.
Unfortunately, in this sport, there are no scores for grouping. It would be very good to go up. I shot a 57 group, but it was in the 2. Yeah, you're going to score 2s.
Your tour again, the coach has been an archer, top archer in the Turkish team for many years now, coaching the young kids.
It is great to get the experience of the years out, That coach has been on finals fields like this before himself, hopefully.
We can see the Korean coach showing them the notes, showing what the impact, and talking to the Korean archer when here Yankton is having a nice chat, trying to take out the tension, trying
It's
to
a
make
very
him laugh.
it's a very important role, the coach there. Some archers will want to analyze their shot, how they've been shooting. Others just want a friend there to chat to. Some people will not take a coach, but they will just take one of their archers from the team with them.
Correct.
So they'll just have somebody who they can have a nice chat to, who's there. Their main functions, I suppose, when they're there, is to call if there's a foot fault, if the archer comes over the line. Well, in a team, in an individual event, it's not going to happen, as there's not the moving back and forth there is in the team event. So the coach's main job is to call if the archer is down towards the end of their time limit. The archer's only having 20 seconds an hour to shoot. With a compound, it is more likely to be towards the end of that, their shot cycle being that much longer. But it can happen with a recurve.
Both archers with a 9, and now we can see that Lee made a 10.
See those MK limbs on the bow? They have that extra long limb pocket to sit there. It's a long hold from Guneri. Going to 5, 4, 3. 2 seconds left. Maybe a bit of a forced shot while his coach counts down the time.
When you hold so much, all the elastic elements start losing the efficiency.
Yeah,
your muscle, the bow, the limbs.
the flow of the shot goes. So that's, and Lee wins the bronze medal.
He got it.
Superfluous arrow at this point, but by the rules of the game.
8.
And that's it.
Lee Woo Seok from Korea is your
And Lee won the match.
Congratulations,
Won the
That's
bronze.
another medal going home to Korea.
From Turkey.
Yes.
4th place finish.
Good sportsmanship here. Congratulating both archers.
Still to have got from 38th seed to number 4 in the final rankings, Mr. Guneri has shot very, very well to get this far. Hearty congratulations to him as well.
Being 4th is not bad. It's tough, as we mentioned before. 2 times you lost.
Yes.
But 4th of the world.
And 4th in the world is still a very good shooting, particularly in the junior category, as nowadays the junior category commonly holds quite a few archers who are on the senior international team as well. I know Lee Woo Seok finished very close to the top of the Korean selection shoot and only narrowly missed out on not...
He made a huge climb from 38th position to 4th.
Mr. Guneri from Turkey, 4th place.